Alright, so this is what a finished birdhouse should look like. Now, it's okay if it's a little shaky or pieces aren't connected all the way. That's okay. Also, if the lines don't match up completely, that's okay too. If there's gaps, that's okay. Birds won't mind too much. Now, so this is what a finished birdhouse will look like. But what I want you guys to do is I want you to make it somewhat like this, colorful. You can do whatever you want on it. Now we're gonna discuss what you can do later, but don't forget to write your name, your first name, and your room number. So this is what we're gonna build, and I'm gonna show you how to build it. All right, so we saw what it's gonna look like. Now let's put this together. First, let's get the bag. So you all received this wonderful, beautiful bag from Fox Chase Farm. You all got this from your teacher. But let's open this up and see what's inside. So first, we get a hammer here. So this here is a hammer. What I'm gonna do is I am going to just put it down right away. Put it there, don't touch it until I say so. Do not throw this around, don't throw it, or just keep it there. When you need it, use it. But other than that, put it and keep it in the bag so it's safekeeping. Do not do anything with it, it's very dangerous. A hammer is a very dangerous tool. So, let's see what else is in here. Now, you're going to receive a bundle. Now, some bundles come together like this, and it has 5 pieces taped together with a 6th piece inside. Others are all taped together to make one giant bundle. Now, we're gonna take this and put it on the side there. Now, next thing you're gonna get is you're gonna get a bag of nails. So there is 16 nails in here. Now, that's gonna be very important. Hold on to those 16 nails. We're gonna put that right there, all right? So the next is actually information. So this here is a pamphlet all about birds migration. So different things that birds do when it gets cold out is some birds migrate. Now, when it gets cold out here, we typically do different things. Maybe we put on a coat, or we go somewhere where it's warm. Well, birds actually do that too. They go somewhere where it's warm. Some birds do, not all though, only some do. Things like Canada geese, when we see them flying, depending on the time of year, sometimes they're migrating. They're going from somewhere cold to somewhere warm, and yes, even around here, it's classified as warm to them. But then there's also birds like hummingbirds, which go from North America all the way down to South America. And there, that is where they're gonna stay for this winter time. Then when it comes summertime up here, they'll fly back. Now, this we'll discuss and you can read about later. But first, what we're gonna do, oh, in the bag, you can put that alongside because that's gonna be saved for later. First, we're gonna take this. Now, there's different ways of opening it, but since it's taped, sometimes we can either find the ends, or on this one, we'll just see if we can rip it. Well, there it goes. Now that we have all the pieces together, we're gonna order them in a specific way. Now, you can see here already that some of them have letters in and numbers. But what we're first gonna do is we're gonna look for the big letter. So sometimes it's small too, but this is A. All right, so we're gonna put that over here. B, we're gonna put that there. C, it's gonna go right there. Next, D, E. Now, some of these, it's going to be upside down. I'll explain eventually how we're going to do this, but some of the letters are upside down. That'll be all figured out later. But there's E and F. All right? So, what we're going to do now is we're going to take our bag of nails. So, something very important here. Each piece of wood has a select number of nail spots. Now, some of them do not have any at all. So these two right here, B and C, there are no nail holes. But A, D, E, and F all have nail holes, and there are 3 each. So A is numbered 1, 2, and 3. We're gonna put a nail in every single hole first. All right, so let's see, how are we gonna do this? We're gonna clear out a little bit of space here, and we're gonna put a nail in hole A, in hole 1, I'm sorry, hole 2, and hole 3. All right. We're going to hold that there. Next, we're going to go to hole 4. Put that there. Hole 5. And hole 6. Now, I'm going to give you a bit of a heads up. Sometimes the nails will go right through the hole. That's okay. I can help you with that. But another thing is the importance of the direction that the nail is going in. So, do you see how it's a little flat on one end and sharper on the other? So that's what we're gonna do. So the nail, this sharp end, goes into the wood, while this, not really sharp end, but a flat end, will stick right out, all right? So, now that we got 4, 5, and 6, we're gonna put it in hole 7. There's 7. Hole 8 and hole 9. All right, now that we have all of them, now we're gonna do the last 3. So, we'll put it in 10, 11, and the last one, 12. Now, there are some extra nails. There should be about 4 extra nails. Sometimes there's more, but there should be 4 extra nails. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna start putting it together. Now, this is gonna be almost like a giant matching game. So, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take the front. Now, again, remember, sometimes the nails will come right out, but that's okay. We're gonna take the front, ready? And we're gonna take side B. So, remember the B? And remember how I said it's gonna be a matching game? We're gonna look, see, that's line X and W. W will have a line underneath, while over here is Z and Y. And we're gonna find on here, so what in the letters do we have here? Right, there is Z, Y, Q, and P. Sometimes the letters are upside down. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our side and we're gonna measure it up. So I have X and W here, or Z and Y here. We're gonna take Z and Y on B, and we're gonna match that up. Sometimes it's easier to do it on the table. So we're just gonna get this stuff out of the way for a little bit. Don't move it out of the way too much. But we're gonna first do that. And we're gonna line up the two lines, Z and Y. And we're gonna hammer it in. Now that's the first one. And that should be the easiest one, all right? Because that's B. Now, again, sometimes the nail can come through. That's okay, because once it's put together, that won't matter too much. All right, so the next one is C. Remember? So we're gonna match it up. See how it matches up right there? X and W. And we're going to match it up there. My nail came through. All right, ready? Don't hit your fingers. All right. So if that happens, just find the hole again and push it in. All right, so there we have the front and back. Next we're gonna do is the bottom. So we're gonna put it upside down so the hole is closer to the ground. Then we're gonna take letter D, or side D. And we're gonna match it up. Remember, it's a giant game of match. So, we're going to see that on the front is line S and line T. So we're gonna match up S and T. But also another important thing is that on the back side, on the bottom is different letters too. So there's R matching up. Then there's also Q matching up. So, let's put this together. So look at that now. Now we have the sides. If they don't match up exactly, that is okay. That is totally okay. If it doesn't match up exactly, it is okay. Sometimes there is a gap here or a gap up here. That is okay too. That is totally okay. Now that we have the wood connected, we're gonna do the back. All right, now this is gonna be a little tricky. So remember, we have the matching, we have P and P. Then we also have W or M. This is an M because there's not a line there. And we have an M there. But then over here, we have an L and a K. And then L and a K. So we're gonna match up those lines as best as we can. All right? They don't match, like I said, if they don't match up exactly, that is totally okay. So, all right, ready? Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna hammer in the nail. Do it gently, all right? Sometimes it's easier to hold the hammer back and just let the hammer do the work. Don't force it, just let the hammer hit the nail, okay? So we're gonna hold that, we're gonna see that one. letting the weight of the hammer hit the nail. We're not forcing it, because that will then bend the nail sometimes. If a nail is bent, that is okay too. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to fix the nail when it's bent. All right, so I'm gonna do the last one here. All right, so now that we did the back, now the last one is the front. So this is going to be a little tricky. So see how we have G and G? It kind of looks like a 6, but it's okay. And we're going to match those up. We're going to hammer in hold 10, 11, and the last one, 12. Now, we have your birdhouse. Now, what I want you to do is write your name on it, your first name, and then write your room number, so that when we hang them up here at the farm, you know which one is yours. And remember to color it however you want to make it colorful. You can draw designs on it, you can draw pictures on it, just do whatever you want, all right? So then when you're finished, make sure you return it to your teacher, and your teacher will bring it to us and we'll hang it up here at the farm. And then we'll put a little camera in there and you can watch the birds, whether it's a bluebird nesting in here or a tree swallow nesting in here. We'll put it up here at the farm, and birds will come in, make their nest, and you can watch them. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.